streaming live. This is KSLA News Now.
Good morning. You're watching KSLA News 12 Now. I'm Celeste Slay.
I'm Dominic Ben. Here's a look at our top stories this morning. This morning, a woman is dead after being hit by a Shreveport police officer's vehicle. It happened last night on Greenwood Road. Shreveport police say the officer hit the woman while trying to enter on a roadway. Shreveport police tell KSLA the woman died at the scene. The department took the officer for routine testing. They did not issue a citation to the officer. We are waiting to learn the name of the woman.
Caddo schools have announced that 5 schools will move to virtual instruction today due to ongoing water system issues. Get out a pen and take note and take a look at your screens. The schools going virtual tomorrow are Blanchard Elementary, Donnie Bickham Middle, Herndon Magnet, Mooringsport Elementary, Northwood High School. The schools will go virtual as a precaution due to concerns regarding health and sanitary conditions.
All right, again, that is today. If you have outstanding misdemeanor warrants in Texarkana, Texas, now is a good time to pay up. The municipal court is offering an amnesty program through April 2nd. Court officials say people can pay fines without facing arrest. The court will recall the warrant after payment. If you don't pay by April 2nd, well, you could go to jail and pay a higher fine. You must pay in person with cash, money order, or card, and you can pay at the Bi-State Justice Building. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:45 p.m.
In our Mardi Gras news, it is Crew of Centaur Week, and the fun and festivities are jammed-packed into a week of celebrations in just 72 hours. This Saturday, KSLA News 12 will live stream the 34th annual Crew of Centaur Parade live on our KSLA News 12 app. You can watch the parade streaming on our app on your mobile devices and your smart TVs this Saturday. We will send out the first alert so you can click on it whenever we send out that alert.
And carnival celebrations don't stop this weekend in the Arklatex. There's more to come. This Sunday is the Crew of Barkus and Meow Pet Parade. And the next weekend, there are a few parades in the Arklatex. February 14th, the Crew of Dionysus is set to roll through Natchitoches. It starts at 6 that Saturday night. And Shreveport is the Crew of Gemini on that same day. And then February 15th, the Crew of Highland will roll through the Highland neighborhood.
And this weekend, the 38th Annual African American History Parade rolls through Shreveport. The event starts at 11 a.m. at the Shreveport Municipal Auditorium and ends at Common Street. The staging area will be fully closed at 9 a.m. Please plan accordingly to have alternate routes ready. All right, we're getting excited about all this Mardi Gras festivities.
Lots of weekend festivities coming along, and the reason to get hyped up is all because of the weather. It's going to be beautiful first and foremost, and secondly, a lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even think that we had an ice storm about a week and a half ago, believe it or not. Much warmer than average temperatures are circulating back in here in time for the weekend. That is after a cool day today. We'll have your thorough temperature outlook coming up after this.
KSLA First Alert Weather.
Hey, good morning. Welcome on into your Wednesday. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Evan Thomason here in the Weather Center. I know we're looking forward to warmer temperatures on the horizon, but we still have to deal with a good cold push of air rolling into the Arklatex here for today and a little bit of tomorrow as well. Temperatures cooling off still. In the mid to upper 30s you go out the door, so please bundle up here to start off your Wednesday. And even then, highs don't really increase by that much in for the afternoon. We get only into the mid-50s for today. It is the coldest day of the work week, not only with these temperatures, but also we're going to have persistent winds out of the north. Colder winds coming in, and for a breezy day to help us feel chilly, essentially, here for the middle of this week. But again, that's going to be very short-lived. Once we get into tomorrow, temperatures try to warm up just a little. High temperatures around 60 degrees projected here for your Thursday. But it's really Friday and into the weekend. We're going to pack in, dare I say, maybe some heat. Temperatures range not only getting above 70 degrees, but getting well up into the mid to upper 70s, especially here for Friday and Sunday, where we could maybe even break a sweat heading on into the weekend itself. That's going to be really impressive. That's still going to carry on with some sunshine here today, pretty much for the rest of the work week and into the weekend. Our next chance of rain doesn't happen until next work week. We'll deal with that a little closer to the time frame. But for now, first our check to your traffic here, heading on into your Bossier traffic forecast here for you. First of all, hey, Crew Centaur again. I forgot about that. I forgot I had that graphic. That's looking great this weekend. Now, first our check to your traffic here, heading on into Bossier. Looking mostly smooth here at this rate. If anything, maybe a little delay if you're going southbound on Airline Drive, but that's, or excuse me, northbound on Airline Drive. But besides that, that's really it. Barksdale Highway getting a little delay. Jimmy Davis Bridge looking mostly smooth again. There's no rain out there right now. That's the radar site. I'm not sure what's going on the radar site in the background, but anyways, traffic-wise, looking mostly smooth out in Bossier, out in Shreveport, excuse me. A little delay on Mansfield Road next to I-20 here at this rate. Lastly, Texarkana, maybe a few little delays at your stoplights, but nothing massive here at this point in time. Hey, coming up, we'll keep you weather aware here with the temperature outlook here throughout throughout the entirety of today. You just got to make sure you bundle up here for your Wednesday before dusting off those t-shirt and shorts here for the weekend. We'll have more on that later.
All right, today marks 20 years since Facebook launched. Mark Zuckerberg was a Harvard University student when he introduced Facebook. Began as a campus-only website before expanding beyond colleges and then beyond expectations. Now, 2 decades after its launch, and it doesn't look like the social media giant is going anywhere. Facebook currently reaches more than 2 billion users every single day. I know.
Use Facebook.
We're always on Facebook.
Always. I just got off. I'm still on, actually.
You're looking at something.
Right. Well, we post, of course, during the weather situation with the ice storm. It was vital, and it helped connect us to our viewers. So it works for us in making sure that our viewers know what's going on.
Kind of reminded me of COVID, just staying in place here for at least a little portion
being locked
of time.
in.
Being locked in before all the ice melted away.
Right. I'm glad we have it.
Thankfully, yeah, absolutely. Well, you can stay connected with us right here on the KSLA News 12 app. And you can join us right here for our next newscast at 9 this morning. After that, we'll have the first alert with a breakdown at 10:30. CJ Carledge will be your host, testing you on your weather trivia. So watch out for that.
And don't forget, you can also watch KSLA News 12 at noon right here on KSLA News 12 Now. Every weekday at 7 in the morning and 9 at night.